Shalom, shalom. Alrighty. Cold out here, man. It's cold. Yeah, man. Cold out here. Shit. It's May. Feel like January again. Cold out here, bro. Shit. We supposed to be this like what? The 40th something day of spring. That's how you know the Pentecost Feast of First Fruits. We ain't even in that time of reaping yet. Look how cold it is. The ground still uh being thawed out. In time of harvest, yet the first feast fruit represents the harvesting season. Which is the first feast fruit, which is supposed to be later in the month of May. You know, but man. Salaki. Sit up. Shit. The thing about it is that I don't know what to call it, shock factor, but it is cool out here, bro. Damn near cold, I would say. You know, but it's still ain't that. It's feeling like February, March again. Beginning of March, bro. Real deal. Real deal, for real. All right, Shalakia, man. It's 10. I had to hurry up. I wanted to start this. I wasn't really ready when I had to start it. I wanted to make sure I punch in, make first. You know, trying to see if I can get live stream do a camp video every day this month. You know, although that's not impossible, it's easier said than done. I'm a testament to that. Hell, I mean, I think February, what it was, February or March. One of those was I'll say probably March or February. I know April. It was pretty kind of hard. I want to make excuses, kind of, got a little lackadaisical. I wouldn't say the spirit took it from me. I've been trying to put up videos, you know, but it is what it is. Got to get back in my groove, find it. I'm trying to find it right now. I'm trying to find it right now. It's May 1st, 2023. Try to get a move on, put up some 14 videos, uh, 15, 16, 17 videos. Trying to get the ball moving in production. Get the, you know, get bouncy in this thing, man. All right. But without further ado, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kudash. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, 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 Ba'ashem, Rakah Kudash, Kaloi Blah, Alahaynawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kudash. All right. Double honors to the elect elders of Israel that rule well. Strong salutation to you brothers out there that labor in sound doctrine and in sincerity. Yahweh Shema Shah Barakatum Tano Felek. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the house of David the elect. All right. We're back out here. All right. Coming at you from the Israelite Calvary. We're spreading power in me about Shema Shah with another live stream camp. All right. I had some scriptures in my mind before I started with the opening salutations. Okay. But it kind of, left me. That's, all through the spirit. Might come back to me, Lord willing. But, we're in a time of prophecy, man. We're in a time of great prophecy. We're in the end. We're in the end of Esau's, being loose for this little season, man. This little season almost up, and Israel, Yasharallah, we about to be established back in the power, man. We about to be put back in the power seat. Yahweh Shai is on his way. Yahweh Shai is soon to be here to make his appearance, man. And Yahweh Shai tell us to be ready, keep our mind occupied in these prophecies, in prophecy. Stay flipping these talents, man. Stay doing Yahweh Shai's business, man. Do what he command, do what he say. And we know, like it says, and we're gonna receive power. Those that are allotted, that's chosen to receive power. Ultimately, all the elect gonna get power, and all the Israel gonna have power in the kingdom. But there are certain men as part of the tabernacle of David that's gonna get raised up on this side as a standard. That's a part of prophecy. The scriptures say that our people shall be willing in the day of our power. Okay, and so we had that. A lot of things, man. You got the CBDC, all right, the central bank digital currency, all right. Which I saw. I didn't see the video, but I saw the video. I saw the title of the video, but I haven't watched the video yet. It's a brother named Amon Gabar here in GMS. And the main account, he got a video called CBDC will dethrone what is it, the FRN, which that stands for Federal Reserve Note. which is gonna happen. Now, I just saw an article some brothers were posting on IG that said about June 1st, America gonna run out of money. Something like that. Government gonna run out of money. I don't know if how true that is, because we saw so many articles like going back all the way to 2021, 2020. They say this gonna happen, this gonna happen. Such and such gonna do away with the cash. I saw it was an article that said the cash was supposed to be done away December, week of December 2022. So we don't know how true that is. Like you could say, though, Terry, wait for surely coming shall not tarry. Now we know that this society is gonna collapse, gonna break down and collapse, and all hell gonna break loose and anarchy, and that's all a part of prophecy. Jacob's trouble. We know I'm not knocking that. I'm saying ultimately, really, you just got to keep your eyes on keep your eyes peeled. You know, and really you got to bind the fury. How about Shema Shah? Most importantly, don't let these things behoove and waver you. Don't be like, okay, I gotta go because it's about to happen. Because the most High can have, okay, this, and this, and then niggas that was being wicked and wasn't really about it, and they try to help him get right, and then the most High didn't have it happen, and then these niggas they just go back to being wicked, and the most High have something pop up out of nowhere. It ain't no warning, no nothing. When they just say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So all you got these different articles saying this and this and this, but the most High gonna make something happen where nobody's expecting it. You see where nobody expecting it, man. Man, that's scriptural. Matter of fact, let me get that. So when this shit pop out, nobody really know what's gonna be the world changing event, but there's gonna be a world changing event that makes everybody get out of their comfort. Scripture talk about mighty men shall be as women. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly. Men it's gonna be like men are in travailing in pain as a woman. All right. This is First Thessalonians 5:1. But at the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so comes as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, this sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief, right? Because that day is going to overtake a lot of people that's not in the elect as a thief. That dad's gonna overtake a lot of people as a thief in the night, man. So you're not expecting. Like I was just saying, the unexpected is really the one that gets you. Like I wouldn't expecting it to be this cold out here. It's May 1st. It feel like February, March again. That show you we're not even in the time of harvest yet. The feast of you shouldn't be harvesting that right now. The feast of first fruit Pentecost is coming up in a couple weeks. But they show you because the ground is still tilling. The ground is still being thawed out. But the first which is the feast of harvest, the feast of first fruit Pentecost is coming up. Then we're gonna be in the season of harvest all the way up into September, which is gonna be pretty much, and it makes sense pretty much by the end of May. That's when they get where like you feeling that spring and it's going into summer. Where it ain't really it's nothing expected. It's pretty much is pretty much gonna be warm, nice temperature. But if this feel like you know, and it's like 40th some day of spring, man. You know, spring started in March. We in May. We already went through April. You know, April 20th, that should have been what, 1 month. So that's 30 days. All right, the 20th, you know, it's May 1st. So I said it's about the 40th, probably the 40th day, May the 30th something day of spring, and it's cool. I had to, you know, I got on a couple layers, man. You know, but it is what it is. I ain't complaining. But you know, like that was like, oh, I was like, oh, that caught me off guard. So how much more the prophecies to these people, man? They're gonna be, you know, shooken, and and that makes sense. It's not the expected you gotta worry about. It's really which really the faith, you know, the brothers with the faith, the believers, and how about Shema Shai, you have nothing to worry about. But it's not which, but these people, it ain't what they expecting or what they reading, and these preppers, these doomsday preppers, or these bug out preppers, or these different truthers, or whatever, however you want to do it. It's not what the people expect is gonna get them. It's the unexpected, man. It's always unexpected, the thief in the night, the unexpected. You know, like how I said, if the man had known that if the thief was coming to get him, don't you think he would have watched? Of course, because you're expecting it, right? But it's the unexpected. You know, something that's unexpected that cuts you off, like, ooh, like for example, that fight with Tank and Ryan, man. You know, Tank caught him with that body. You know, Ryan, he wasn't expecting it because Ryan, when he go in a pocket, he you know he throwing them hooks. You know, he throwing that left. Like, it's so much people were saying he was overcommitting with something he didn't have to do. He didn't have to overcommit. He was getting anxious. So in the pocket, he throwing them hooks. And Tank, when I don't know, like I haven't watched I gotta watch the whole fight. Me watching the highlights and different stuff and catching different glimpses and clips, I can see that in the beginning of the rounds, Tank was just filling them out. You know, he didn't go to work on him really. The only time that he gave him some, which he didn't even, that was, you know, that was just a counter. Was in round 2 when he knocked him down. But everything else, when he was in a pocket, Tank was pretty much hugging him. You know, in a sense, just, you know, folding up, hugging him, and pushing him back, stuff. You know, just playing around, just filling them out. You see, Tank when hitting them really with no bodies, he probably, you know, give him a couple shots here, and it wasn't nothing serious. To like, oh, he hurt. You know, early it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So when Ryan in that 7th round, when he was in that pocket again, when they overcommitting, throwing that left hook, throwing them hooks, and Tank, you know, going Duck City, all right, up in the pocket on his body. You know, pretty much he in the area where he not getting hit. He in a pocket because he a smaller guy. He can get up under Ryan to where he can duck those shots and anything else. And he can and once Ryan done, when Ryan want to back up off to get the reach that he want, Tank can slip in some counters, some shots in. So when it was time for Tank to go to work, Ryan wasn't, because Ryan he wouldn't Ryan wasn't getting those reads. Tank wasn't doing that. Tank was reading him. So Ryan wasn't getting them type of reads. Well, okay, if I'm in a pocket, I gotta expect that body. I gotta expect a body. He wasn't expecting it. So once Ryan was throwing them bows, and Tank did, hugged him, got up on them and hugged them and stuff, and when it's time for them to separate, Tank hit him with that blow before, right when Ryan was coming out the pocket. Tank hit him with a left to the body, man, to the liver, quick. Someone said, I saw some people saying Tank's phantom punch, because people didn't see it. People were like, what happened? But now he got hit with a explosive left shot to the body, something that he wasn't expecting. Why? Right? Because Tank wasn't giving them type of reads early in the rounds, and that caught Ryan as what, as a thief in the night. And when he took that, he had to go down. After analyzing the fight, I was thinking the shit was rigged. Because Ryan, he got up right up after the bell, because I knew off the Tank talent he could have knocked him out under in the end round four or under round or under 4 rounds. You know, if he wanted to. And I'm not the only person saying that. I feel like Tank don't really apply him in the sense to where he's super talented to where he can get guys out of there under 4 rounds. Now, I'm not the only one saying not believe. I saw um, Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, Roy Jones Jr. say, yeah, Tank's super talented, but I feel like sometimes he plays around a little bit. So I'm not the only one that say that. But that's neither here nor there. But I use that example with Ryan. Tank hitting him with the body, that caught him off guard, bro. So you use that figurative speech with these people, that parable with these people. These people gonna get hit with a body that's gonna catch them off guard. They're gonna have to take a knee and sit down. They're gonna have to take that knee. You know, though they don't want to. You know, it's like the fight wasn't real. Ryan took that knee. He didn't want to take that knee, but guess what? He had to. He wasn't letting. The spirit wasn't on him. The spirit wasn't on him. You know, the spirit wasn't on him, bro. You know, I don't want to speculate if the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Nah, he took that body. He took that body. He had to go down. If this was a different brother, you know, we could say this and this and this. You know, hell yeah, of course. If the spirit of the Lord is on a brother, and the Lord won't that, you know, nothing you can do. If the spirit of the Lord, of the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah on the brother, there's nothing nobody could do. Nobody, no nothing. If the Lord want that brother to prevail, he gonna prevail. So if the spirit of the Lord was on Ryan, he would have ate that body shot and prevailed. But guess what? The spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah went on Ryan. So guess what? He took that knee. He's a man of the flesh. And that was a man of the world in a boxing world. So that's neither here nor there. You see? But you know, the spirit not gonna be on these people, man. So guess what? They're gonna take a knee too. See, that's why the scripture say, the Lord said, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. That's why the scripture say, even a mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Because see the men of the Lord, they're gonna eat them body shots. They're gonna eat them hooks. And get rolling too. See, because the Lord gonna lift up a standard. See the men of the Lord, they're gonna prevail with faith. You so though we what David said in the Psalms, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. See the men of the Lord, they're gonna be the only man stand. The only man that's gonna be around, but this is gonna be other men, but they're gonna be turned into women in a figurative spiritual sense. They're gonna turn into women. The only man gonna be around are the men of the Lord. That's why the Lord said, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. You see? See, the men of the Lord gonna have a spirit on it. It's nothing you're gonna do. If the Lord had these men allotted to be preserved to the end, to be saved and to be a covering, it's nothing you can do to hurt these men. Why? Because the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, is gonna be around them. The angels are gonna be around these men. You see? So it ain't you know, it's nothing. I'm speaking first. It's not a body shot that can make a man of the Lord take a knee during that time. But you other people, you gonna take a knee. Why? Because the spirit not gonna be on you people, man. You're gonna be you carnal people, and you're gonna receive some grievous divine judgment. See the thing about it, most likely be sent out here divine judgment. People gonna be thinking, oh, no. But you know, people chalk it up to this and this, but they never chalk it up to, oh, that was the judgment of how about Shema was shot. You have it. I was just on my phone looking at something today, and it's, you know, this is the spirit, you know, talking about chimpanzees. Yeah, chimpanzees, you know, chimpanzees and shit. You know, I saw Joe Rogan speaking some, and I believe I saw, like, I think that was the other day, 2 days, yes, I don't know. And I saw some the other day and the day, so something about chimpanzees. Pretty much chimpanzees issuing out judgment to people. You know, people saying that this, if you have run up with chimpanzee, do this. You know, a chimpanzee can do this if you having a, you know, pretty much it's a dangerous encounter if you run across a chimpanzee and they angry. I don't know, some shit like that. And today I saw on my phone as a woman crying historically on the phone talking about, now I want to kill this chimpanzee. He just ripped my friend and yada yada yada. You know, and after the, you know, the thing that they said what happened, And the woman on the phone, she got issued judgment too. She saw pretty much the spirit of vengeance hopped on that animal, because that's what it is. Because I believe it was a famous chimpanzee that worked at movies. It was just cool. It said for some reason he just snapped. No, he didn't just snap. No, the spirit of vengeance, a death angel was sent down. The spirit of vengeance was sent down from Yahweh Shema Shai to hop on that animal to issue our judgment. That's what it was. That was divine judgment from Yahweh Shema Shai. That chimpanzee got put down. But that's not the point. The point was that the chimpanzee did his work with the Most High commanded the spirit hop on the chimpanzee to do that. And people that won't understand that. But the thing about chimpanzee, I believe, just ripped the woman apart, ripped her to shreds in front of the other woman's eyes. So this woman saw her friend get. So this woman, so I believe, so this chimpanzee belonged to this woman, right? And the owner of the chimpanzee saw her pet chimpanzee, if you will, kill her friend, ripped her to shreds. I did all type, just ripped her to shreds, right? And then she stepped in, try to save her and try to stab him and stop her. He got angry, and pretty much he did damage to just did something to her eyeball, ripped the eyeball, some shit, ripped the pretty. She was fucked up. They show the aftermath of her face. She was fucked up, and that was probably after surgery and shit. That woman was fucked up. That the spirit of vengeance was on that chimpanzee, man. All right, it'll be spirits of vengeance. Let me get that. Cause you people think that's what's coming. That's what's coming, man. Matter of fact, Lord, I don't think I say that. I should have said, Lord, when I did save it, maybe I could post it. I could do a video on it, because that's what's coming, man. You see, grievous judgment is coming to you people, man. The Lord's about to put the spirits of vengeance on animals to get down, especially on you Edomites. And that was an Edomite woman. That was two Edomite women that got their judgment. Edomite woman probably wicked as a motherfucker, especially when they got ripped. That was a horror. That's a gruesome death to get ripped to shreds by a chimpanzee, by a monkey. Oh shit! Well, a chimpanzee not a monkey. They're in the same kind of, they similar species of animals, beasts of the field. All right, unclean beasts, which you can't eat them. They're unclean beasts. That's a horrible death. Getting ripped to shreds by a chimpanzee. The way they made it sound, that ain't nothing nice. And that was the Lord. The Lord orchestrated that for that woman. That woman was probably a wicked ass woman. Probably, who knows? She could probably, I don't know. People say, well, she was such a nice angel. You know that woman. That woman probably doing all type of evil behind doors. Or she could have been the most wickedest person in the past lives. Oh, bro. And really, it's nothing on the sun. So whatever you do in your past life, you're gonna be doing that. Again, you're gonna be so pretty ultimate to the same spirit. The Most High catch up with everybody. That's why it's important to fear Yahweh Shema Shai, because he can have chimpanzees rip you to shreds, man. Not saying it's gonna happen to brothers or sisters, bodies of the church, or, the elect members, but they can't happen. They can happen to if you being wicked. The Most High can orchestrate. The Most High got infinite ways to take people out, and one of them is getting ripped to shreds by a chimpanzee, which is a death angel hopping on an animal, putting the spirit of vengeance on that animal, man. That's what that's all that is. That ain't nothing scientific or he was the chimpanzees. Nah, bro. Animals, why did it snap? Because the Lord put a spirit on that animal to issue out vengeance. Let me get that. That's what happened. So it's gonna be and that was divine. A lot of people, that's when you that whole incident, that situation incident, the chimpanzee ripping the woman to shreds and damn, they're killing her owner, killing his owner. People wanted to come up with a conclusion. Oh, that was divine judgment from the Most High, from the God of the heaven and earth. That was a divine judgment from Yahweh Shema Shai. They will not chalk that up to that. You see, because this is a carnal society. This is a non. They tell you that to the God-fearing nation. This is not a God. This is not a God. America is not a God-fearing nation. They're not gonna say, Oh, that was divine judgment from your AHBAD. Oh, that woman, what did she do? She was probably really wicked. You know, because think about it, because Most High, he controls everything. So that would be the these people that'll be the last thing they'll come up with. Oh, God did that. They wouldn't say that, but they would say some other bullshit. Oh, the animal snapped. It was all because something else. All because you fed it this. If you would have kept the temperature, you could keep them or put a blanket over them, and it's all gonna be carnal. Nothing spiritual about it. You see, but the Bible, it gives you the answers, man, and we got the answers. And I could tell you why through the scriptures why that incident happened, man. Why did it happen? Because the Lord sent out a death angel, put a spirit of vengeance on that animal to issue out judgment for them being wicked, right? You want to prevent these things? Well, stop being wicked, man. Stop being wicked. Hey, they ain't look. Lions, a chimpanzee wouldn't dare fuck with a lion, right? The lion is the apex predator of the pretty much of the field. They call him the king of the jungle, right? Samson got a parable who is as strong like the lion. Anyway, a chimpanzee is way lesser than a lion, and a lion and a chimpanzee can fuck you up. You know, the Lord put a spit on a chimpanzee. You know what I'm saying? The chimpanzee, you know what I'm saying? Not saying chimpanzee can just walk up on, because you gotta remember, you got the mighty men on the earth back on the earth. You know, so I'm just talking about, you know, chimpanzee just walking up on uh, regular degular. Chimpanzee will fuck that person up if they don't got the spirit of the Lord on the person, or the angels, if they don't got a gun or whatever, you know, some sort of technology, you know, chimpanzee fucked them up. Now chimpanzee can't do shit to a lion. A lion run through a pack of chimpanzees, you know. Now, what am I about to say? Got my thought, got my process. What I'm about to say. Shit. What I'm about to say. I forgot what I'm about to say. Let me see. Got the point I was making. The spirit, you know. Spirit want me to get this. All right, this is Sirach 39. Start over 25. Sirach 39:25. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil, and clothing. All these things are good. So like all these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners they are turned into evil. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which lay in their fury, lay on sore strokes. Right, and one of those sore strokes was a chimpanzee ripping that woman to shreds. Now, what I was about to say, uh, shit, got what I was about to say about the lion. I was gonna say something about the lion. I was saying somehow the lion, a chimpanzee wouldn't dare mess with a lion, some shit like that. A lion, you know, a lion will fuck you up. Forgot what I was about to say with the lion. I was supposed to make a point there. It just left me though. That was a good point. I was about to make a good. In my mind, I knew I was gonna make a good point. Just left me though. You know. Uh, it says, in a time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Right, and that appeased the wrath of Yahweh Shai when that chimpanzee ripped that woman to shreds. That's a terrible death. I know it is a terrible death. A chimpanzee, you hear the chimpanzee going, it just, and the woman probably screaming hysterically, no Edomite bitch. And Yahweh Shema Shai, angels, they just watching. They're watching everything. I mean, they don't power the glory of the Most High. Angels sitting there watching, making sure the judgment all play out. Yeah. Man, and you people don't fear the Most High, or you don't try to make an effort. At least you got motherfuckers that don't even try to make an effort. Like the scriptures talk about the righteous man falling and get back up because at the end of the day, we in the flesh. You know, that's the part of the battle. That's like the angel told uh the angel told Ezra, the angel Uriel, this is the condition of the battle. You people don't. The Most High issue now examples, and this ain't even. This is like just here and there. The Most High sending out warnings so people can get right. That's why the Most High sent out His prophets and He issue out His judgments, right? And the Most High code. That's what say. Call it out by call it out by Shema. The Most High code. Right? Here you have it. The Most High, in the day, the Most High law stands regardless. You got Esau, Edom, going to set up his laws of land, and this, which is all pretty much for the most part all BS bullshit. Let's say you ain't breaking the laws of the land, you good, but you an evil motherfucker because you breaking all the commandments. Because this society is a sinful kingdom, it's wicked as fuck, which they break all the laws anyway. So the most I don't give a fuck about the laws of Edom in this society. Most I gonna blow this bitch off the map anyway. He don't care about that. So you ain't protected by you just because you're a law-abiding citizen of America. They don't put you in good standards with Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's what a lot of you niggas, you jakes need to understand. Just because you're a law-abiding, just because you're not on trial or in court or in jail or in prison and in the system, or you're on probation or on house arrest, that don't make you righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. Just because you're a law-abiding citizen of the land, that don't make you and they gotta be harped on. I been thinking about them all the time because the Most High don't give the Most High the Most High issue out judgments on these different police agency, police force, law enforcement. These different I don't want to just say police because it's all different types of law agencies. Most High issue out judgments on these different agencies. Most High don't care about. Most High issue out judgments. Man, look, the Most High got infinite ways to touch anybody. Nobody's untouchable. You can't hide behind the laws of the land. The laws of the land, they make homosexual marriages legal, but that's an abomination to Isaiah by Shema Shah. So okay, you can do it here, all right. Okay, in this land, okay, you can do this. Okay, you're going to jail, but if you do this, it's perfectly fine, right? Well, guess what? The most I gonna the most, which perfectly fine in the eyes of the wicked, who the most I set up in power anyway, he gonna fucking kill you for doing it because he told you not to do it. So just because you're a law-abiding citizen, that'll make you righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. It's about keeping the laws of Yahweh, the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai, keeping the laws of God, man, Yahweh. That what makes you righteous, man. You see? And like I used that one for example, that got ripped to shed through some passages. That was right judgment. See, the judge, a carnal ass, wicked ass judge in this society can't issue out that type of judgment, man. Right? That woman probably could have been wicked as fuck. We don't know what that woman was up to. But in the eyes of the land, she was good. She's straight. No criminal history, no criminal. She's not a criminal. She did nothing to deserve it. Well, why did the Most High give that type of judgment? See, this difference between being a law-abiding citizen and a righteous servant of God, man, or a righteous God-fearing servant, right? Because you guess what? The prophet's gonna be deemed criminals in that day. Guess what? But guess what? In that day, the Most High gonna lift up a standard. The Most High gonna be with His men. They gonna deem us criminals and all that, and terrorists and all that. That's what. That don't fucking matter, man. Because we're not here to be law-abiding citizens. Because what we're doing is about to be outlawed. So we don't give a fuck about the laws of the land or what the fuck Esau got going on. The Most High about to remove this nigga out of power. All right? And the Most High is giving people these crazy, gruesome judgments. And people say, well, they were law abiding citizens. Well, why did this happen? There was a band of laws in the land. Well, them niggas was wicked as fuck because the being a law abiding citizen got nothing to do with the scriptures, man. Got nothing to do with the Bible. That ain't gonna get you fucking saved. They don't make you righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right. Now the scripture say be subject to higher powers, but that goes into a context of what that's talking about, bro. You know, that's ultimately, if possible, live peaceably with every man. That's what that's going to, because when different stuff is pretty much because the scripture say be subject to higher powers. Now the laws of the land say we could be um, you can be a fag, a homo and marry. Do we obey that, huh? Or you could do this, and this, or LGBT, all these different stuff, all these abominations that the laws of the land say you could do. You're supposed to do that? No. So it's not talking about be subject to the higher powers and everything that they got going on. No, that's in the context. Pretty much, just stand out the way. Not being a rebel or a knucklehead. You're not causing not causing controversy or conflict without having, causing unnecessary conflict. When the Most High is, trying to overthrow the government, or trying to be, rebel and overthrow shit when it ain't time for all that. That's going to, be a peaceful. But everything other than that, the Most High don't give a fuck about these people, man. Being a law-abiding citizen and being saved, being a law-abiding citizen of the land and being saved and being deemed a righteous servant how Bashima shall have nothing to do with one another. And that's where I think Jake got confused. Jake got fucked up. Jake think that since it's not illegal to eat pork, that the Most High ain't gonna fuck him up. That's why I say I call it Bashima shall, because these people think they straight. These people think just because they not doing shit that's quote unquote illegal or not getting caught, whatever. I'm gonna just say, cause you got wicked motherfuckers, cause you got women that be committing adultery and as whores and harlots and sluts. They do all this wickedness that's worthy of death, but in this society, it's not illegal for them, so they're fine. So they think they're perfectly fine. But ultimately, the Most High gonna fuck these women up. They think that okay, because Esau is wicked. He's in power. What he's doing, he's wicked. He's not enforcing righteousness in the earth. So he, like it says in 2 Thessalonians 2, the wicked will let until he be taken out the way. No, roughly paraphrasing. So people that's doing all this wicked, they think it's fine since it's not quote unquote. They're not. It's not what they're doing. It's not deemed illegal, so to speak. They're fine. They're quote unquote law-abiding citizens. But they're not. They're not righteous though. But see, they're not getting touched by Edom's system. But the Most High is still touching the earth. The Most High never left the earth. The Most High got Eden power, but the Most High still issue out judgments. And people haven't figured that out yet. The Most High still the Most High been touching the earth since the beginning of time. No matter who's in power, the judgment, how about the king, the final king with the final say so is Yahweh. And right underneath him is Yahweh Shah, his right hand man, because he's at the right hand of the throne, but intercession for Israel, starting off with the elect. That's the man with the final say so. So the woman these different people that get these different crazy judgments, they don't have necessarily been doing nothing illegal in Esau's eyes, in the fleshly king's eyes, right? But guess what? If they ain't right with the big man, they gonna get that judgment. And that's why I call it about Shema Shah. Because you people been tricked. You people been bamboozled, man. You people been tricked, bamboozled. The Most High can steal. If you ain't right with the power in the heavens, Yahweh Shema Shah, The Most High gonna jack you up, like I was saying. Jake think just because it ain't illegal to eat pork, that the Most High ain't gonna fuck them up. And that's what need to be said. No, the Most High gonna fuck you niggas up. I'm gonna say this again. The laws of the land, been a law-abiding citizen of the land, ain't got shit to do with being righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shah. Right? Because Edomites can be righteous law by not righteous. Edomites can be good law-abiding citizens of the land, which is rare. They don't even Edom be telling you how to break different laws and shit. But Edom got Edomites that's law-abiding citizens of the land. They not they still wicked by nature. Most I still gonna destroy them niggas, man. So the most I don't give a fuck about what's legal and what's illegal if it ain't right according to his ways. You see, so that's what Jake. I just not think that's what I think Jake don't even be considering, man. You know, shit. I think I'm gonna have to close out, man. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Shah, Bashim Wakah Wadash. You know, D said up to America, BABAL soon. Come out, Shalom. Shalom, select my Shalom.